welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a declutter video. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes and a lot of face palettes, but I wanted to go through the eyeshadow palettes, see what I'm using, what I'm not using. I do have two that are over at my desk, at least two. There might be more that I do use right now because I kind of like focus on a couple palettes per week. Like the Reese stuff is over there because I've been using that. My blood sugar palette's there, and then my Glam Light ice cream palette, which is what I wear today. So yeah, I want to go through this stuff now. This is my collectibles. I probably will not be getting rid of any of these. I don't have every single palette from this collection, but I do probably for the people that I'm collecting for, that is. I don't have the entire, I think maybe I have one of the people's, all of their palettes, but I don't know. We'll have the brands, not the people. But we'll go through that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I'm going to start with the palettes down here that are not really, there's sort of some of them that are the same collection, but it's not really what they're focusing on. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move the camera. All right. So this is what we're looking at. So I kind of got them not in any particular order, but I've got a bunch of palettes. And I need to go through these and decide what I'm keeping and what I'm going to sell on my Mercari or PoshMark. I'm going to start on this side because you guys can see that side. This is my little Juvia's Place. This is the Nubian. I have the small version that I got from Allure, and then I have the big version that I got from Juvia's Place on sale. I have used both of these palettes. I still use this one a lot. The Reese palette is becoming more my favorite than this. It's the same kind of color scheme. So let me let you see. It's like just the browns and reddish browns and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that same kind of color story. But you know, it's something that I use often enough that I think I'm going to just go ahead and keep it. I'm not going to purge it. I probably honestly should sell this one. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. So we're going to put this in. I'll show you guys. I have used it, but I've only used it like one time. It was only to try to do this Ashley haul tutorial. And I did it, but I didn't do it as good as Ashley did, of course. You know, I'm not really a makeup artist. But this is it. It has more colors in it, which is nice. But I don't know when I'll use it. So I'm just going to put it aside, and we're thinking about decluttering it. So it's going to go in the maybe pile. I keep everything on it. I like to keep the outer packaging. It's not going to go in right this time. I'm just going to put it on the floor. Next we have the Tartelette and Bloom palette. I saw Bridget or Porcelain here on YouTube talk about this palette, so I went ahead and got it because she likes these kind of colors like I do, and she always does such pretty looks with this palette. That's what it looks like. I've used it a couple of times, not a whole lot. It's getting a lot of reflection off the ring light, but it's a beautiful palette. It's the undertones in it, I'm not so sure if they are something that works for me or not, but I'll put it in the maybe pile. Because we don't know what we're going to keep right now. Next I have this Hank and Henry Berries palette. I just got this. Of course, I haven't used it yet because I just got it, but it's really pretty. I got it from BoxyCharm. It's a lot of berry colors. I'm going to keep this one, I think. I don't know, maybe that should go in the maybe. Y'all, I don't like keeping anything. If I don't use it, I try to get rid of it. So we'll put this one in the maybe pile as well with the Tartelette and Bloom. Then we have the Zodiac palette it's a Gemini palette from BH Cosmetics. This is a lot of yellows and golds. I've worn this multiple times. Haven't worn it in a while, but I have used it, and it's BH Cosmetics, so you know, it's not really expensive, so it doesn't really, you know, it wouldn't hurt. If I didn't keep this one, I would throw it away because it's not worth it to resell it. Then I have, this is a brand new palette to me. This is from Alter Ego. This is the Blooms palette. It came out around Valentine's Day, so it is pretty brand new itself. It is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Love palette. I do think this is a great palette. I'm definitely keeping this. Now I've got some more Alter Ego palettes in here. I have the Artemis palette. This is a dupe for a Natasha Denona palette as well. I wonder if I should be pulling all these out and showing them to you. I don't really have a lot that I keep. I get rid of stuff a lot. And this is what the inside of it looks like. It's very pretty. I'm going to keep it, I think it's probably a good palette for the fall. So maybe I'll use it by fall. If I don't use it by November, around November, then I'll get rid of it. I'm just gonna move this away from that. So you guys are just looking at the wall there. All right. I keep messing with the camera. All right, and then we have the Sahara palette. It looks a lot. You're gonna see what I mean. I have a tendency to kind of pick the same color story over and over again because it's easy for me to do. And it's those like yellowy or orangey browns, which look good on people with blue eyes. And it's very similar to the Juvia's Place Nubian palette and the Tartelette palette. So definitely have a favorite kind of palette. You'll see a lot of this kind of look in my, or this kind of color story in my stuff, because I have a tendency to collect these kind of palettes, and I get sent them a lot because of having gray blue eyes, and the orangey brown's looking good on people with gray blue eyes. Next I have the I'll Love You Forever by Violet Voss. This is a really, really super cute palette. I had one, an extra one, I sold it on Mercari or PoshMark, I don't remember what one, but it's that same kind of colors again, but there's some greens in there, a couple pops of green. Not a lot, but I do think this is a keeper, so I'm definitely keeping this. Then, I haven't even taken it out of the bubble wrap, really, the Bailey Sarian Venus Fling palette from it's the Bailey Sarian X Estate Cosmetics. I'll let you guys take a peek. Beautiful colors. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I just kind of want to keep it because I wanted this palette forever. And there's some cute colors in there, and they are right up my alley, so it's probably some stuff that I would like to use in the future, but we are going to wait and see. I won't hang on to it too long, but long enough to see if I like it. And then here's my e.l.f. X Chipotle. I have used this. I don't reach for it that much because there's so many shimmers in it, and I don't like to wear shimmers all over the eye. And then the other colors that are not shimmers, the matte colors, are dark, and I'm very fair, so I don't wear a lot of dark colors. This one I just got. It's a C palette. It's the full-time eyeshadow palette. I got this in Ipsy. What side does it open on? This one I don't know if I'm going to declutter it or not. It's really pretty. This is what it looks like. It's that same like color palette that I like. I think I'm going to keep this one because if I get rid of the Tartelette palette, then I can keep this one because it's, you know, and the Nubian, or not the Nubian, the Nubian. If I get rid of the big Nubian and the Tartelette, I could probably justify keeping this. I have a little small palette from Rare Beauty. I did a review on Rare Beauty. This is all shimmers too, and I just don't always feel like wearing all shimmer on my lids, but it's a beautiful little palette. Great colors. The outside packaging is beautiful. The pigmentation is beautiful. And then I have another one that's all glitter from the Kypris brand. I'm not even gonna open it up. It's all shimmers. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one because I already have the Rare Beauty. I don't need to. I've only used it a couple of times. It's like 4 shimmers. Let me show you what it looks like, just in case you guys want to shop my Mercari or my PoshMark. That's what it looks like. This is really good on the inner corner. All these colors are really beautiful colors. It's not like it's a bad palette. It's just I've already got a lot of shimmers, and I don't feel like I need a palette of just shimmers, or 2 palettes that are just shimmers. So this one's going to be decluttered for sure. And then we have this palette. I just got this one in April. Ipsy. Which side did it open on? Alright. This one is very shiny and gets fingerprints, collects fingerprints very easily. This is from, what brand is this? Belle and Argent. Oh. Hello. But that's the color story. That same color story that I get over and over again. It has the names on this little thing that protects the shadows. I'm definitely going to declutter this one because it's just like the other palette I got, and I don't need too many of the same color story, especially if I'm not wearing them. So that is going to go in a definite pile. I have a little e.l.f. palette that I got free with a purchase. It's just a very basic little palette. It's like a travel palette. There's some that are shimmers and some that are mattes. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one, but I'm not going to sell it because it's a non-expensive product. I'll either give it away or, you know, find a way to use it in the future. I don't know. We'll hang on to this one for just a little while longer since it's small and doesn't take up a whole lot of room. And then last but not least in this row is the Iconic London palette that I got from BoxyCharm Premium last month. It is beautiful, and I'm going to find a way to use it because look at all those oranges and golds and stuff like that. I'm going to use this probably as another palette that I'll want to use in the fall. So next row, I'm going to start at the back where you see these little Natasha Denona palettes. I have cranberry palette. Got this from BoxyCharm Pop-Up. Very pretty red colors. I don't know if I'll wear this, but I wanted this palette forever, so I'm going to hang on to it and see if I find a way to wear it in the future. If I don't wear it within the next couple of months, I might do another clean up and purge and see if I get rid of it in the next one. This is the Natasha Denona palette 5. It's a little 5-pan. It is really cute. I got this in BoxyCharm Pop-Up as well. So I don't know about decluttering this one either because it's new. This is the one I got in November of 2020. I used the crap out of this palette. It's oranges and this is the same color as my skin, so it's a good base color. It's got only one shimmer in it, but these colors are beautiful, and this shimmer is really nice in the middle of the lid. So I do like this palette. I am going to keep it. This is the Harvest palette. They made this palette just for BoxyCharm. So not decluttering that. Next, we have Going Coconuts. I haven't even opened this. I'm not going to open it even to show you guys. If you guys know ColourPop, you know the Going Coconuts palette. I've been wanting this palette for a while, so I went ahead and got myself this palette. I don't know when I'm going to use it, but it's another same color story as I always go to, so I don't know if maybe I should not keep it or not, but we'll decide that another day. So I'm just going to hang on to it since it's new. Then I have Blush Crush from ColourPop as well. This is a lot of pink colors. I love pink eyeshadow. I just love pink eyeshadow. This is what she looks like. I will probably use this one. I don't know when. I haven't used it thus far. I don't want to declutter this one though because it is new, just like the other one is, and I might use it. So we're going to hang on to those. Then we have the Violet Voss Essentials palette. It's really cute. Not really my cup of tea, but my daughter dug her little fingernail into the glitter here, and I just kind of hung on to it. I do like the colors on this side and right all the way to this yellow. The green is not bad. It's just, it doesn't like kind of, it doesn't go with it. Like, I don't know, like it's a random pop of color. And then you got this black color on the bottom, or it's like a blue. It's a really dark navy blue. And it just doesn't really, the color story doesn't really make a whole lot of sense if you look, if you go past these two don't make sense. The rest of it's fine. They work, they coincide, they work together. But these two are just rando. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this palette. I used it a couple of times. I do love these two shades and this here because that's the pinky purples. And I do love those. And then they have some oranges up there, so maybe I'll use it in the future. I don't know. We may have to put this by my desk so I'll use it more. Then I got this brand new NARS palette. This is the one, the 54 palette with the stars on it that I got in my Chic Beauty box, the last one that I got. So I'm saving this. I haven't used it yet. I plan on using it. I have a little teeny tiny Ciate London palette. I never keep anything by Ciate London. I don't know why, because I'm not really gotten to play with it to decide whether or not I just don't like the brand or anything. I just never even use them. This looks like one of those little Huda small palettes. Color story is really pretty. That's why I keep hanging on to it. It's got orange and red in it. So I keep hanging on to it, hoping that I'll use it. I might decolor another one of the ones that I have that's this color story and, you know, hang on to it. It's making me think that I want to get rid of this guy and put this as a free gift with purchase. I want to like maybe make a little bundle or something. But it is cute. It does look like a little Huda Beauty palette. Speaking of little Huda Beauty palettes, I've got a couple. This is the Amethyst Obsession palette, because she has a bunch of Obsession palettes. They're the little small 9-pan palettes. This is what she looks like on the inside. Very, very pretty. Got this in a boxy charm. Or no, I didn't get this in a boxy charm. I got this from, where did I get this? Oh yes, the Huda mystery boxes, the mystery bags. I forgot all about it, but yeah, that's there. Then I have a little Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I got this from Allie Dawson from her little No Waste Wednesdays little thing I won one time, which is totally awesome. This is beautiful. Those are just like my favorite, most favorite colors. Where I like pinks, purples, but mauve is the color that I like the best on me. So I am keeping that. It's made it through several declutters. I keep hanging on to it because I just love it. Then I've got the Mint Obsession. I'm not going to open these up because you guys have probably seen these a million times. I have the Pastel Mint Obsession. I have the Pastel Rose Obsession and the Pastel Lilac Obsession. I'm keeping these because I wanted these and I bought them on purpose because I wanted them so much. I do like pastels, as you can probably tell from what I'm wearing today. And then last is the last palette is a Huda Beauty palette as well. It was the rose gold remastered that I got in the Huda Beauty mystery bags. That's what she looks like. Absolutely beautiful. Again, it's like that color story, one of the color stories I keep going to, like the rosy pinks and all that. I wouldn't get rid of this one. I would get rid of another one before I get rid of these because they're higher end and more expensive, and probably I've heard that this one performs very, very well and that it's a beautiful palette on the eye. So I'm going to keep that. We didn't really declutter much from this row. I probably should, though. Probably should go back and probably the Ciate London's the only one I'm thinking about getting rid of. But I don't know. I don't want to do that. And this is brand new. I just got that, so I don't know. We cleared out a lot of space in here, so I'm not really mad at myself. This one, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this one. I really hadn't decided on that one. Keeping these guys. This is the Ciate London one. So we've made a lot of room in here. This is what the box looks like now. So that is that box. We're gonna go through these. I probably won't get rid of any of these, but just to let you know what I have. I have the ice cream palette from Glamlight. I also have the paint palette. I have this pie palette. I have the donut palette. I have the chocolate donut palette. I have, this is an older palette. This is the Miracle palette. I got this used on Mercari for like $5. It's beautiful. I hadn't played with it yet, but I'm really drawn to these purple colors in here. Kind of reminds me of something I lost, never found again. That a brand made that I really, really loved, and then they stopped making this color, the one that has this color that looks like that. So yeah, I was very, very interested in trying it out, and yet I haven't tried it yet. So this one may need to go near my desk as well. Last but not least is the Veggie Lovers Pizza, the Veggie Lovers Pizza Slice from Glamlight. I try to keep all of them together. This is what that looks like. That's the color story. It's really beautiful. Not getting rid of any of these, again, just in case you were wondering. I hear my daughter down there and her daddy. And I'm going to go over these real quick. I have this is the brand that I have all of the eyeshadow palettes. Life's a Drag from Lunar Beauty. The Eternal Eclipse. Ooh, sorry about that. I'm shaking my camera. Got my microphone. Eternal Eclipse. Life's a Drag. Moon Spell. Strawberry Dream. And Greek Goddess. These palettes, the formula, Lunar Beauty's formula is spectacular. Manny MUA, I mean, he really knows what he's doing. I really want to try Laura Lee's brand next. So that might be what I collect next. We shall see. And then what do I have here? These are these are two Charlotte Tilbury palettes. I started a small collection of these. I have the Pillow Talk palette, and then I have the Starry Eyes to Hypnotize palette. Can't wait to try those. I have some Urban Decay palettes, nude or naked, naked Ultraviolet, Naked Cherry, which I haven't even used yet, Naked Honey, which I love this palette, and then Naked 3, which started my little pink obsession, pink eyeshadow obsession. Then I just got this. This is going into my Melt Cosmetics. This is the Mary Jane palette. I've just got it. I had a gift certificate to Sephora, and I got it for like super cheap. This is the Rust palette. I got this on Mercari. Got a really good deal on it. It was highly recommended. My color schemes are the same. And then this is the Millennial Pinks palette from Melt. I love this palette. And then I have the Gemini palette, which is another Gemini thing. I love anything themed to my astrological sign for some reason. Then we have the Smoke Session palette. This is a green palette. This is a beautiful green palette. This and the Blood Money palette are my two favorite green palettes. Although I haven't really played with this yet, I'm thinking I might like this even better than I like the Blood Money palette. I'm sorry, but I might because it's so beautiful. And then this is the Melt. What is this one called? Oh gosh, it's kind of an all over the place color story, and I've tried to like declutter it a couple of times, but then I just decide not to because I do love all the different colors in there. You can do several different looks with it. So yeah, these are my collector things. I'm not getting rid of these. And I'm not going to go into my Jeffree Star Cosmetics things today. I have so many. I'm a huge Jeffree Star fan, Jeffree Star Cosmetics fan. Let's go ahead, rehash. We're decluttering this one, so that's 1. Decluttering this one, that's 2. Decluttering this one, that's 3. And then 4 for this guy. This is brand new, but I'm thinking I might declutter it, so that's 6. And then this one is going to go as a gift. So I've only really decluttered 6 palettes, which isn't a lot, but then you guys saw it. I don't really have a lot to begin with in eyeshadow palettes. So I hope that this was interesting. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and end this now. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Come back, like, subscribe, share. I try to do these things, you know, every now and then. I don't always film them. That's why I don't have that much stuff. It's because I go through and declutter all the time. So that's why you don't see very many things in there. So that happens. I just get rid of stuff and don't film it, which I shouldn't do. And then it just goes up on my PoshMark. There's a bunch of stuff on my PoshMark and Macari that are some beautiful palettes that I decluttered the last time I decluttered. I'm thinking about just doing a couple bundle deals, and, you know, like I said, sometimes I'll throw in like a little mini palette free, because I like to give little free goodies from when people buy stuff from my stores. So yeah, so those will be added to the rotation, I believe. I'm still kind of on the fence about this palette. I'm still on the fence because it's so brand new and I don't have anything else by Hank and Henry. I heard that there was a little controversy that happened with this brand, but I use brands that cause controversy all the time, so I don't know. I may just keep this just because I love this color story, and I already bought it. Like, so yeah, I might. So maybe it's just 5 palettes I got rid of, but I did get rid of some. So there's that. Yeah. What do you guys think I should get rid of? Is there anything in here that I should have gotten rid of and I didn't? I mean, I know I have some stuff that I'm hanging on to try later, and I don't know when later comes, but later will eventually come. And the collector stuff, you know, I'll never get rid of that. But this stuff here, you know, I could get rid of some of the stuff. The Huda, I'm starting a little small collection, but I could, I guess, part with some of them, but I don't want to. So yeah, just comment down below what you think if you're interested in anything that you saw that I said in this box here, the bottom box, not the collector box, but if you saw anything in this box that you're interested in, or if you're interested in this Hank and Henry palette, let me know in the comments, because I won't know what to put on the stores until I hear what you guys are interested in. I'm going to let you guys go. Like, subscribe, share. I do have a giveaway going. It ends on the 15th of this month, which is coming right up very soon, or 14th. Did I say 14th or 15th? I can't remember, but it's ending soon. And I want you guys to be able to go ahead and enter it. It's a Jeffree Star giveaway. I'm throwing in some extras as I go, so you never know what'll pop up in there. Some stuff that I get in subscription boxes too. So it'll be Jeffree Star plus some other stuff. Go watch my spring mystery box unboxing and you'll be able to find out how to enter into that giveaway. Like, subscribe, share. Please subscribe. Let's get my subscribers up to 1,000. I know a lot of people. I had over 2.5k people watch that mystery box opening, and I only have like 240 something subscribers. If everybody who watched my videos subscribed, I'd already be at my goal, and I could already start earning AdSense to be able to buy more stuff to give you guys. So and help with my teeth, which, you know, I've pretty much got that paid for, but just it doesn't hurt, you know, to have a little extra to put towards that, because I want to also get my teeth whitened, and that's going to cost extra. It's probably not going to be covered by my insurance and all that. But yeah, so help a girl out. You know, you want to be a little family member. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and if you want anything that you saw in this box down here, especially if you think I should sell it and I didn't put it in the you know, get rid of pile, then tell me down below. All right, I keep going in circles, so I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace out, homies. Love.